up, guys, and welcome back to the Millennial Man Cave. It is your boys,
Chef.
I don't have a nickname yet.
New guy. Guys, in the Millennial Man Cave today, we have brought to you longtime bestie, one of the three best friends,
Way back playback,
Dave Captain Duck.
Thanks, Gunner.
Thank you, Gunner. So we're just a little playback here to the nickname, as we always do, describing why we give the nicknames that we do. So Dave, Chef Tom, and your boy were always playing NHL way back in the day. This is before esports was cool. This was before all that stuff was cool. It's like
game lunches were still a thing.
Like we were like the guys who went downtown Toronto to go meet the Maple Leafs and wait outside for like 3 hours to first get a copy of a game, get a signature, and then go home and play for 5 hours and make sure we didn't work the next couple days.
Pretty much.
So that was us in a nutshell. We play video games pretty much every night. That was the EA SHL. Before that was cool too. And Ultimate Team. And pretty much just text each other all day and be like, hey man, I just got so-and-so off the waiver wire. And it was fantastic. So today you're getting your first view of Captain Duck, which Dave got this name because our EA SHL team used to be the District 5 Mighty Ducks. So
Charlie Conway himself.
Dave was Charlie Conway. Your boy was Adam Banksy.
Fulton Reed.
And you guys know Chef Tom, the big bomb from the point.
Just bring the elbows.
Just hurting people.
Square.
Fulton Reed. So now we're back in it. You guys know what it is. NHL 19. This is the expansion draft. The Mississauga Ice Dogs back out here today. But today you got three of the boys.
This is something new for us.
Whipping in here though. So this game could be great. Could be terrible.
Could be beautiful. Could be scary.
Could be a beautiful thing. I guess we won't know until we get this bad boy started. So we ended off after how do you describe that last game? Right? Right. We're just gonna
just go watch it.
Go back. Go rewatch the Washington games. You're welcome. So we're gonna get this one started. We got an insane Dallas team who's 21-7-2.
Similar record to okay, so I'm blue, Dave, you're gonna be green.
Yeah.
Right.
Dave is Captain Duck Green.
Fitting.
Tom is going as regular blue. The beautiful Mississauga Ice Dog jerseys. There's Jamie Benn kicking it out that way. All right, so Ice Dogs and Stars. So what's the key to success in this game, boys? We got a chip puck, Steve.
It's the first time, and I can't even say how long that we all three have played one game collectively together. Right?
Oh, it's been years?
Gumption feels like the right word. I'm going to say gumption.
Gumption.
That would be my word.
Okay, we're going
Bring
gumption.
a lot of gumption.
So we're
no
locking
position
it in.
locks.
No position locks. We're going to let it kind of flow free.
Just play. Dave, get used to the team.
Yep. Look at the names. Dave is kind of seeing this team for the first time. Probably
we are
since
grinders.
one of our first episodes. Probably. Dave, what would you say? When was the last time you caught one of these expansion episodes? Probably a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a little.
Little bit. We made some new acquisitions here. There we go, rolling through. Larson all the way. Oh!
I'm just trying to get.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pucks on that, boys.
I just threw the body at Lindbergh. Here we go. Let's go. Look at Dave. Look at Dave on the back check.
There you go.
Loving it. Loving every minute of it. No, Radulov.
Oh, puppy!
So Korpisalo for me has been like one of the stories of our little franchise here. This guy's been just killing it. Look at Dave leading the way. Oh! Good work, Captain Duck.
Pucks on it.
Essa Lindell. Okay, here we go. 1-on-2 here. Ben.
Some back checking.
It's
It's okay. This is the same storyline we faced in Washington. That's okay.
Let's not go back to Washington.
It's okay.
Here we go. So we got Anathasiu, as I get yelled at usually about pronunciation.
Jordan.
Yeah, Martin Frick. That little Detroit love there. And Killorn, who recently just got off the IR for us. I think just at the Washington game.
Yeah.
Was around the time he got back. Obviously a huge game for him there. So now we're going to try and get gritty here. We're on the road. The key to success, obviously, is the grit grind. Get in there. Start making some checks. Pick up some stamina here. Get the legs going. There's Manson. There we go. Attaboy. Moving things up here. So, boys, we're breaking out. Team's looking pretty good here on the ice. Oh, my God. In the usual Millennial Man Cave feels. Oh!
Let's ring around.
Excuse me while I unload.
Oh, ring
You're
around
welcome.
there.
Who was that? Who's 5? Who's number? What the hell is that big green
You're the
thing?
number guy.
Uchech. That is Cody Chickpea. yeah, little Ottawa Senator action there. So, what is the? We haven't talked some NHL in a while, so I'm gonna go off a little bit here. What is the biggest surprise for you guys now at this point in the season? We're about what 20 games in the NHL season at this point,
a quarter of the way through,
give or take.
Yeah.
So, what are your biggest surprises? So, last time we talked, the key for us was still discussing the Montreal craziness, Ottawa, all that stuff. So we've kind of missed Carlson. We've missed the discussions about the Ottawa Uber driver issue.
Oh god.
Right? That's been a big one since our time off.
That was awesome.
So
Kadri card.
Kadri card all day. Slapping it down.
Yeah, we've missed the Ottawa Senator Uber fiasco. We've missed Colorado's first line.
Yup.
We've missed. Come on.
Sign over the boards. We got that. We got the Hagelin and Tanner Pearson trade.
Yeah, that was a strange one for me.
Not necessarily.
Okay, anytime we want to get some.
Let's go, Blue. Figure it out. I mean, not necessarily a massive trade, but one that we would typically discuss. Two guys who, I'd argue are half decent players. Probably
they've both been underperforming. Clearly.
Definitely. No questions asked.
1 for 1 as well.
Yeah, just an easy 1-for-1 deal.
In my mind, though, I mean, you think that Tanner's got more upside.
I mean, I'd like to think so. I feel like Carl Hagelin, besides that playoff run with Kessel and Bonino, hasn't done much since then. Nick Bonino! Love that guy. Oh, nice feed. Davis making the feed. Looking at Konech. Right across. Oh, Ham Hughes. There's no chance he makes that play.
He doesn't make that play anymore.
Yeah.
He's killing me.
Come on. Delay game, ref. Let's get this going here. So, biggest surprises, Dave, we'll start off with you. What's your story so far this season that you've been kind of interested in?
I'm going off the grid and going against your options, and I'm going to say how horrible the Vegas Knights have been.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good call. Yeah, definitely not the team that we saw last year.
Stanley Cup contenders and...
Well, I mean, they did face a big change, especially to their core and scoring. Losing David Perron, losing James Neal, even though he's not doing anything in Calgary.
And they brought in Max Pacioretty. Oh.
Yeah, they brought in Pacioretty for...
The guy's got, 4 points? Something?
He's done nothing, and they paid a ransom.
3-4 points
horrible.
for
They
Patches.
paid a ransom. Montreal's looked incredible this year.
Yeah.
There's my underlining story for this year so far.
Oh my god. Ever tell you how broken NHL is? So, you know what Montreal paid? Or what Vegas paid?
It was...
Tata! Thomas! Tata! If you guys haven't watched that one, go check out the TSN broadcast.
Yeah,
absolutely fantastic. The Montreal fans giving some love to Thomas Tata.
There's this
That's
one
a
kid.
penalty.
He just killed it.
Oh yeah, guy's got a beer in hand. He's feeling good, and
That's for sure.
goes Thomas Tata, who's having a phenomenal season. Like him and Max Domi for me
Ridiculous.
really are the biggest stories from Montreal.
And it
right
makes
now.
no sense. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. They're a little washed up, both of those guys.
Well, Domi's young, man.
Domi's
Domi's young. It just seemed like he couldn't find his way. Obviously Arizona was never a team who kind of hit their stride like they were supposed to. Between the Duclair issue that really never panned out, then they went, Oliver Ekman-Larsson still being the guy, but not really having support on the back end. Domi kind of, was just there. Like, I hate to put it that way because he's a good player, but the team never figured it out. That's the plain and simple for me.
Was it straight up trade to Galchenyuk?
Yeah,
it was 1-for-1, which I know got a lot of flack. Obviously, Marc Bergevin is somebody who is not really a big guy in the Montreal faithful.
when you train PK Subban for Weber.
PK Subban, Weber's pretty much played 30 games. I think there's a stat that says PK Subban has as many points as Weber's played games in Montreal.
He's still in the IR, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, and he's likely to be out till about December. So you kind of put that in a perspective, and
he'll be joining the team at some point in the next week or so.
He will, but the problem at this point is Weber going to be able to give them enough in the short time he's going to be playing this season over the time they need it now. Like, this team is playing good now. Imagine when Weber comes back.
Yeah.
Right?
You might mess with their...
The Juju?
Yeah.
You ever want to mess with the Juju?
Oh, we're 5-3.
Are we? Oh, big stop, Corpusalo. Those typically go in, I find, this NHL, so I'm glad you made that save. But, the Montreal storyline's been crazy for me. So, we've gone to Montreal. Let's touch on Ottawa. So, Ottawa, we've seen now, this team is kind of all over the place.
They are a marketing mess.
Oh, they come out, and some teams, they dominate, and you're like, how did this happen? Like, I don't understand who you guys have anymore. And then you got some games where it's just like, yep, this is the sense I remember. And then you toss in, the major controversy of this Uber driver issue.
Which, if you guys have not seen, just do yourselves a favor and listen to it.
And I mean...
The thing that baffles me is, Ottawa can't do anything about that. It's all their major pieces they need to build around. It's Thomas Chabot in the...
5-1 shorty?
Excuse me. You know what the key thing for me is? It's the quality of player for Ottawa that was in that.
That's what I'm saying.
Car,
It's players
right?
they can't move on from.
Duchesne, Thomas Chabot, I think Maxime Lajoie.
Yeah, Weidman's in there.
Newly acquired Dylan DeMello.
Yeah, DeMello.
So, I mean,
in there.
there was that's some of their bigger name players in there. We took out Jamie Benn.
Okay, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Boom. That's right, friends.
I was disappointed. I thought I got another penalty. I think I'm the last two.
No, instead you killed them. That's what you did there.
Oh
I'll take this.
We're back. That's it. Good job, boys. Playing some good D here. Everybody's locked on a man. Nobody's switching. Oh, good save, Corpusalo. Yeah. Don't worry, I got the man. Take out in front. Good job, Dave. Cut that out. Here it is. But yeah, so in this case, let's beg the question here, because I've obviously, we talk about time and time again how I like Listen Overdrive, just great quality guys on there. Good analysts, former hockey players. Yep. So the way that they look at it is that this kind of stuff happens all the time.
Oh my God.
Guys chirp their coaches, they chirp everybody.
Coaches on the same reflect. Coaches chirp players.
Exactly. So in this case, are you looking at the situation saying that these players should have been more responsible with the fact that they're talking in public and they could have been caught? Or do you just fully put this on the Uber driver to say this is invasion of privacy? Like, what's your way of looking at this? Because this is definitely a different situation than what anything would have seen in the past, right? Because now privacy's out the window.
Oh God, yeah.
Your cell phone listens to you. You got people who could be potentially videotaping you at any given time without your consent.
Yep. Well, especially since you start off the ride saying, "Oh, we play for the Senators."
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like we're
the worst in the league. We're
you thwarted yourself on that one, right?
We're 28th on the kill and all this stuff.
So, what is your take on it? Like, do you blame the Senators players for not being more responsible, or is this chalked up to the Uber guy for being a douche?
I'm going Uber douche.
Uber douche?
The Uber guy did come on and say he deleted a second video.
That I heard. And I heard that one was potentially a little worse.
Yeah.
Still.
Now, is that him trying to get his 5 minutes of fame? Who knows?
Which I think likely could be the case,
I feel like he's trying to save face. And
a lot of these guys are kind of...
Well, it's like any other...
just trying to go for
like any other job. Everybody kind of talks.
A lot of smack.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff ongoing. I mean, Uber stepped in pretty quick. I'll give them that. Saying that they definitely know they screwed up. Like, this was invasion of privacy. The driver should have known better. Like, I'll respect Uber for that sense. That's a Kaji card.
Thank you.
But,
we're still 5-1-3. That's how many penalties we're facing right now. Oh, wait, no.
It's a bit of a crazy one, right? Because, like, this would never happen before. Like, they brought on Ray Ferraro, and they're like, you guys don't know how much this happens.
Yeah.
Like, all over the place back in the day, but you never had to second guess about, a fan recording exactly what you're saying, worrying about every little, oh God, big stop, Corpusalo.
Well, think about even the dressing room. I'm sure everything that is recorded in the dressing room is never aired.
No.
Maybe not to this extent. Like, maybe they're chirping each other, and it's probably more in a playful manner, but...
Well, and that's why it's behind closed doors, right? That's the whole point. But, with that being said...
I'm just hanging back. I'm playing a little bit. I'm getting my Fulton read on.
Well, you are Adam Larson.
Channel one half the Bash Brothers, brother.
Well,
come on, boys!
That was me.
Come on, boys!
That one got mixed up. Both guys reached. Nobody came out with it. So it's kind of a bit of an interesting case with that Ottawa situation now. So, do you feel like now, even as the coach, do you feel bad for the coach whose name kind of got dropped now? Like, he's kind of become like a laughing stock where people are like, this guy's a nobody. How the hell did he even get this job in Ottawa? Like, he's kind of been put on blast because of the situation.
Well, the fact that, Martin
Raymond.
The fact that Duchesne came out and says, I don't even, pay attention the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything.
This guy's been telling us the same breakout for 6 weeks, and it always gets beat every game.
How are we, 26th in the league, and then you still got a job? The fact that he went that in-depth, I think, is... he definitely suffers the most, the coach.
So you're saying you feel bad for the coach?
Yeah. I mean, Douche is still going to be paid $7-8 million a year on his next contract. Nice find, boys. Nice find.
I feel like I'm doing nothing here. I haven't played, and
you're grit grinding, man. That's all that matters.
I'm gonna get back.
Just get pucks. Keep driving the net. We find each other. We're making stuff happen. Look at the penalty kills we had there, boys. Let's not shortchange ourselves on what happened there. That was a lot of penalties that we just killed off.
Yep.
And we were down 1-0 with this game.
Conceding.
Yep, down 1-0. I'll take it all day.
We must protect this house.
Oh. Yeah, boy, Corpy.
Corpy.
Corpy. So, the Ottawa Senators piece is kind of...
I will continue on the Ottawa Senator piece.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah!
Alex Tuck, baby, just keeping up. Is that the hat trick or is that 2?
That's 2 for sure.
Yeah, we know because back to back. No trick.
No,
No,
trick.
that's 2.
So that's kind of the Ottawa Senators.
I'm gonna piggyback on the Ottawa Senators though.
Oh,
What do you think of Erik Karlsson?
ooh, just scored
He's
his
now
first goal.
quarter. He's that now quarter.
Oh,
That's a nice stand-up hit.
oh,
That's a nice stand-up hit. I'm apparently
like 19 and a half miles offside. There it is, Alex Tuck. One goal. Another guy actually who just came back from injury for us. Him and Killorn.
Mhm.
So we had some depth issues going on for a bit there, but so you're rolling with Erik Karlsson, right?
And
just scored his first goal at San Jose.
he doesn't look like he's fitting in. I'm
Now-
gonna call it like quick right now.
But are you saying it's like, is it potentially because you already have like Brent Burns there and Mark-Edward Vlasic, so like now he doesn't need to be the guy? Or are you saying it more so as like you just don't think his game is suited for San Jose?
I thought that he would be a hell of a lot more effective than he has been. The fact that he only just like put in his first goal.
Well, don't get me wrong, he's getting his assists.
Yeah, but like
Right?
nowhere, he's not in the top 10.
No. But I mean, there's also been a lot of other defensemen this year who have really stepped up, right? Like Thomas Chabot, Morgan Riley. So obviously some key names here that you typically don't see in the conversation. Brent Burns actually just finally started stepping up himself.
Brent Burns was slow last year too. Wasn't he, though?
Oh,
He did slow start a bit last
yeah,
year.
and then he killed it for like the last 2 months of the year.
He really turned it up. So that being said now, so how are you playing it off? It's just Karlsson for Utah is not fitting in the system there?
I don't think he's really taken to the system. I think that I guess he likes to have the attention on him, or like
He's
the go-to guy, and he's not anymore.
Yeah, he needs the puck, right? He wants to carry it out. He wants to be the guy leading the way. And obviously with, the weapons that San Jose has, he's not necessarily always going to get that opportunity.
I had no means to do that spinorama, but why not? Some finesse.
So then how do you see it, Dave, from your side? What is the Karlsson issue in San Jose? Do you find it he's just not where he's supposed to be? You think it's just a slow start? What's your take on it?
20 games into a new team, new system. Not
Takes
the
some
number
time,
one
right?
guy. Like he's not the runaway number one defenseman there. Like you got to come up with like it's a pretty disgusting pairing though. He's playing with Brent Burns.
He is playing with Brent Burns, yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought they split them up.
No, he's with Burnsy.
So like that's a pretty disgusting 1-2 punch in the back end there.
I mean, I see so obviously the Leafs recently played San Jose. They just came back from their West Coast swing and they swept, which is the first time they've done it since like 93. Absolutely unreal. Or 95 it was. First time sweeping California since 95. And in that game, I can say, so they definitely moved Karlsson up and down. So once he was playing with Burns, the next time he was on the second line, switching up with Vlasic, some shifts. So I mean, San Jose is obviously not trying to put all their eggs in one basket when things aren't working. So I'll give them that.
Well, they don't have to either. Like, they can spread around the wealth.
Exactly, which is great to have. But I don't know, man. That team for me, San Jose is always going to be that team who's going to be always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Funny you just say that because I was thinking the exact same phrase in my head. I'm like, they can't click. They can't bring it together. They'll
get all the way, and then right before the finish line, they stumble. So whether it's like
constant case of blue balls.
It's like whether the goaltending let them down, like back to the Nabokov days, running all the way up now to Martin Jones, or whether it's the goal scoring just falls off. Like Pavelski can't carry it, Couture can't find his way to the net anymore.
Perhaps that was the reason for the Marleau exodus.
Potentially as well, yeah. A guy that they didn't.
Yeah, but then they also have like such high praise for like Tony or Timo Meyer and.
He's just killing it this year.
Yeah, he's been pretty good, but again, you're talking about a young player who's only been in the league for what, 2 years now?
Well, full time.
Now his first full season because he was up and down most of last year. Like he got a couple looks, and now they added Evander Kane, right? Another guy who's had a lot of issues on a lot of teams.
I feel like they overpaid for him as well, like in terms of dollars per year. I
So
feel like they overpaid.
If you look at it from a low end perspective, what to you is a successful season with Evander Kane with San Jose this year? Like goals,
Conference
points,
finals.
But I mean from his own personal performance.
I would say. Oh wait.
I was on the backhand. Oh, nice,
come on!
Nice pick. Whoa.
You chooch.
No worries, we're back. Tim Schaller back here making plays. Attaboy, Schally. Oh!
I gotcha.
Way to get back there.
I gotcha.
Am I missing the speed burst here? I feel like
there is
I'm just
no speed burst.
Okay. It's like, jeez.
Well, L3 if you push does
I'm
pick up the
I'm pushing it.
But
I feel like I'm Ron Hainsey or Roman Polak up in this.
Don't go there. You don't say
Brinson?
that.
Sorry.
Waving the sticks.
Ironically enough, Polak does play for Dallas now, so.
Yep, that's out. Yeah.
But, so, Kane, give me your Kaner. What is successful season for Kane with San Jose based on what they paid and the expectations? What is it for you?
Kane has to hit at least 50 points.
50 points.
He has to at least get 50 points to
And-
be somewhat worthwhile.
So he's a goal scorer. So what's your standard for goals? Do you expect 30? Is it 35? What's the number for you? 25?
Minimum 25.
25 min.
Minimum 25 season.
And Dave, where do you set the threshold for him?
When I see him, I think of him as like a JVR, the strong power forward type player.
I think he's
I'd
got
say-
a little bit more finesse than JVR, but he's also a lot more irresponsible.
I think he's a better skater than JVR, hands down. Probably faster as well. But I think JVR showed times of being a little bit more responsible defensively, like Tom said. That I doubt.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
What?
You can suck a goat.
Hold on.
Hey, never drafted Vlad Pelic.
Never. Where?
What? High stick?
Where's the
Interference?
Call? Hold on.
Break this down. Break this down.
Did somebody run the goalie?
You're being backed into
He
him.
didn't even touch him. Like, Bishop doesn't respond to that player being in front of him at all.
I think we're going the 2017-2018 year of the ref, where things that were goal interference weren't,
Wow.
and the things that weren't were.
Okay.
It feels like we just went Brett Hall foot in the crease.
What was it, 98?
I kind of feel, oh my god, you've just been throwing the most disgusting hits this game. Like, I like what I'm seeing from this team right now, boys. That's what I'm talking about. That's fine. We've been killing penalties all game. It means nothing.
I kind of like having the three-person dynamic. It makes the penalty killing a lot better because there's not 2 and 2.
Well, it's also not having to trust the AI, which is great.
Exactly.
So we're just gonna get grit grinding here. I'm loving this. We haven't played. So you guys have been seeing. I've been, obviously Chef Tom and I were in the Q4 push right now, and scheduling has obviously been a little difficult. Christmas coming up as well, so
Got that.
we've officially finished wedding season now for both of us.
Yes, sir.
100% over. I just finished my 8th wedding of the year. Chef
You
Tom,
can't count your own.
so 7 then on top of my own.
You can count it.
I feel like you can count
Take
it.
it.
It's still
You
a
can't
week.
count
It's
your own
still a
wedding.
weekend for a
Take
wedding. That's
it.
8 total.
Take it.
So you're what, 5 this year with yours?
5.
Yeah. So crazy year this year. And Dan, you probably had quite a few this year too, no?
Well, 2
At least 2, yeah.
And then I'll say 4 or 5.
There you go. See, this is
don't
the
know.
year, man. I don't know about,
It's the
I
time.
think-
Oh boy!
I don't know about you guys, but I
I'm
already
just
have
gonna pause.
3 next year. Oh wow.
I got 2 queued up. Wow. Tell me this is gonna be
A breakaway the other
yeah.
way. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Attaboy, Corpy. Attaboy, Corpy. That was a good play. Like, pinch the line. Puck came out for Shawls.
low corner.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Why not? Put it on. Hold it in there. Yeah, it's been a crazy year. Next year I got 3 weddings already, which I know you're probably in a couple of those as well.
I got 2
Invited
queued
to.
right now.
So, I mean, the craziness obviously has kind of happened this year, guys. And right now, obviously,
It's not my
Chef,
life.
it's that time of year, the crazy work push and Christmas time. But Chef Tom and I obviously hoping to get back into some gameplay, man. I don't know about you. I've been missing playing games.
Well,
That is-
I've told you guys, I don't even play at home anymore in leisure.
That is one aspect of my life that I'm hoping to get back, as well as going back to the gym. So thank
the
God for
game.
sports,
The game.
because, otherwise I'd be in some serious trouble right now. Whoop! Oh, get up. Get up.
It's like watching the Leafs right now.
Yep.
This razzle dazzle.
Have to go for the special pass. Can't be the easy one. Just somebody shoot.
Yeah,
But we're about to hold this one out. 20-odd seconds. Oh!
Oh!
Here we go again. Oh!
Two run!
Oh! Get there! Right back across. Oh! Oh, I found the man. Ah! So I'm pure Captain Duck here. There we go. Take Spets out of the play. Good
Oh.
block, Dave. There we go. Attaboy. And the breakout pass for Konech. Keep going, keep going.
Come on, Konech!
Yup. Finding his man. Oh!
How?
That was a hack move right there. Come on, bud.
Oh, come on, my stick was there.
Oh, there we go. Just plowing Spets.
Oh.
Plowing
Should've had that.
Spets.
Should've had that.
Is that a penalty?
Yeah, it's built it.
For what?
Check him behind.
I'm pretty sure I hit him from the side.
Ah.
Okay.
They
7th
have
power play.
20 shots.
So we need to do something better here for Corpusalo, but a 4-1 lead definitely helps.
4-1 lead. We're only the second period because of all these penalties. Slowing down the clock.
Hey, it's been great for getting us caught up with some NHL news, right? I mean, if somebody told me that David Pastrnak would be leading the league in goals and Mikko Rantanen would be the assist leader and points leader this season, I don't know about you, I'd be telling people they're nuts.
I've always been calling for the Ratning coming out party.
But
I've been calling that for a while.
to this degree, though,
Well, I did not expect Colorado to be this deadly that first
I
time.
mean, McKinnon and Rantanen are just something else right now.
They're sick.
Disgusting.
It doesn't make
Sick!
sense. They're sickening. They are absolutely sickening what they've done. And, like, it works for me because I have McKinnon and Soderbergh, who are both the Colorado boys who are really making things happen.
It's interesting though, because Soderbergh went to Colorado with such
Oh my
high.
god.
Oh, I might drop the elbow there.
No, I got apparently for taking a run at a guy right when he made a pass. Apparently I can't hit people. This is bullshit, ref! Get off your knees, you're blowing the game! Alright, Mr. Magoo.
I can't win a face-off to save my life.
Mr. Magoo is reffing here and missing everything, so...
Trying to channel my...
Oh, yeah.
Way to go, Dave.
Yeah.
He's picking goal. There we go. We got our defenseman leading this one out. Oh, okay.
I'm just staying back.
Some good penalty killing. Good find.
Oh no, I tried the pinch.
Uh-oh.
I tried the pinch.
Foxa's on the way. Yeah, Corpy. I'm so glad that we got rid of Grubauer. Like, best decision. Look at that save.
Sweet toe.
Best decision we ever made. I will stick to this until the end. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Little Matthias Ekholm action. Little...
Let's get on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was trying to go for a far shot, so Dave came up the wing, give a little tappy.
A little tappa.
Well, you know what? That's perfect. We'll take the line change here. We killed about, 3/4 of that power play?
Easy.
I'd like to win a face-off here, and no.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh,
So-
4 in the dot.
They're pinned in deep here, so I'll take it.
Here's another conversation point for you boys.
Let's do it.
Apparently, article on TSN is stating how Seguin is really hurting this year and not performing.
In this, well,
New contracts.
Dallas has been playing okay.
Oh, Ben Bishop has not looked great.
No. Bishop's been kind of all over the place. Anton Kudobin's done pretty well stepping in, and the time that he's had to.
Phenomenal.
You also got Klingberg, who's out for like minimum 4 weeks now.
The big
Really
story for
hurting.
me this year has been backup goalies in general.
Yeah.
Like, Cam
Halak.
Talbot's been a joke. Halak's been fantastic in Boston. Mikko Koskinen stepped in for Edmonton in that case.
Look at the goalie tandems in Carolina.
Yeah.
Carolina's
been
some on
crazy.
playoffs.
I don't know. Linus Ullmark and Carter Hutton getting stuff done in Buffalo
Yup.
after all their years of not having a goalie.
Both those guys were backups.
I mean, yeah, Ranta and oh my god.
That should be in the net.
Ranta in Arizona,
Yeah.
like Dave said, Darcy Kemper in his, backing up, playing
Who's he got
fantastic.
this?
Kemper's in Arizona.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he's backing up for the injured Ranta right now and playing great hockey. I mean, I drafted him in the pool and I got rid of him because Ranta kept getting all the starts, but right now, Kemper's holding it down, man. Like, I'm just shocked and appalled at how many backup goalies this season are really showing worth to be, legitimate starters when
Frick.
guys have been injured. You know what I mean? Not just like the
You gotta
10
step up, right?
10-game spot guy. So that's been kind of good to see. Garrett Sparks got a big win for us out in LA. No, was it,
No, he took...
he was the last one of the trip.
Yeah, he took...
Not San
not
Jose.
Was
Dallas.
it LA? Or
No,
Anaheim?
LA was the first... Anaheim.
Anaheim, yeah.
Yeah.
And a tight 2-1 game, too. Like, he was facing up against John Gibson. It was no easy task there.
Yeah, I think
Like,
so,
you're talking a
70s.
quality elite goaltender on the other side of the ice. So, I mean...
Go!
Oh.
Oh, now here she comes.
Yep.
No.
Where's the penalty on that one, ref?
Where's the run? Oh,
Plowed. He's got broken legs.
Huh. Oh, I tried to
Oh,
fish
man.
that in.
There we go. Little Kempney action getting back here. I went for the jump enough that...
I just would like to not be in the face-off circle anymore.
That means that Jeff, you or me have to take a penalty.
No, Dave has to take it.
Dave has to?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
Attaboy, Dave.
Yeah.
He's got it. See, as he's talking bad about himself, he pulls out some extra
I had
special-
no support!
Look, RD's dead.
I had no support!
Both deep.
What happened?
Absolutely dead.
Oh
my God.
I was trying to get an open, shot or something.
They ran both defenders. And we went from a 4-1 game here to these guys are right back in it.
Got
And
the
we're
wannabe
still-
Flyer mascot over here.
Oh
killing
my
it.
god.
We're still
All
in the
right.
fucking second.
All right, 9-11 left here. This is insane hockey. But at least it makes for a good one.
I feel like we played better on the penalty kill. I'm
Apparently,
just putting it out
less
there.
people on the ice.
Yeah.
Imagine it looks like he's taking a,
Let's spread the
Pretty
man
hard
out.
one.
Just a giant poop. Is that where we're going with this one?
Yeah.
All right, so let's roll through here, boys. This one, we got to start getting on the board here again. Obviously, we're letting Dallas get back in too much. So the key is we've gotten away from talking about our sports. So let's start. We haven't talked about our boys here, so let's get back to the Maple Leafs.
The Leafs.
So I wanna propose the Polyakovo here on the channel.
Yeah.
So
It's still so great name.
I'm bringing it back, guys. If you don't know, old school Maple Leaf defenseman Carlo Polyakovo, drafted local Toronto boy.
Is it 10 years ago?
Yeah,
Knee
at
bustings?
least 10 years ago. Wow.
Okay.
That's on me. I didn't know what I was doing.
We got a
there.
tie game.
I didn't know
Antoine
what I was
Roussel.
doing.
We got a tie game.
So Carlo Koyakovo is now joining. I don't know if you guys know Michael Landsberg. He's a pretty big commentary guy. Did Off the Record on TSN for a long time.
Long time
ago.
Also, big advocate for mental health. So
Face of the
Bell Let's Talk movement.
Yeah, that's right.
So he's got a morning show on
Sick
TSN.
Not Weak is what I was looking for.
It's First Up show on TSN 1050. So he's brought on Carlo Koyakovo now. Really fun segments. First thing in the morning, listen to sports. I listen to it every drive into work. Absolutely fantastic. So a nice beginning and end to the day with the Overdrive boys to end and now the First Up boys. So Carlo Koyakovo has what he calls now the Polyakovo. Nice little play on his last name, where he does a nice little poll every day in which he leaves it out for viewers and then asks the analysts. So today's Polyakovo was about the Toronto Maple Leafs, and it was which Maple Leaf is likely to win one of the following awards this year. So first was Mike Babcock winning the Jack Adams, Mitch Marner winning the Art Ross Trophy, Freddie Anderson winning the Vezina, or Morgan Riley winning the Norris. So based on what fans were voting this morning, they were saying that they would likely see Riley winning the Norris.
Get on that. Get on that.
As the top.
Oh, come on!
So, boys, I'm opening the floor to you guys, and I'll finish it off once you guys are done picking. What are your thoughts into that one? There's some
The nearest one for
interesting
me
picks.
is Marner and the Jack or the
Back
Art Ross.
Marner and the Art Ross?
Yes, that's the I think the best shot the Leafs have at winning some hardware.
Yeah,
So
the more I
Marner
think
and
about
Ross.
it, the more I think Riley, if he keeps up what he's doing right now, he's got like 25 points.
Yeah, but points is only half the game.
Ooh.
They're the Flash. I feel like most of the people that vote for it, that's what they go for.
Damn it.
Ooh.
Damn it.
4
4
seconds
seconds
left.
left.
Wow.
Whew.
So, Tom's going,
I say
Mitch
that's
Marner?
the best chance the Leafs have to get a piece of hardware.
is Mitch Marner with the Art Ross.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll stick with Riley, with the Norris.
So you're going to go around to North. So, what I thought was interesting was they had a good breakdown for each argument.
We're getting crushed in shots, by the way.
Just about to point that out. So there was
42-17.
So Darren Dreger, one of the big analysts in Canada for NHL and TSN, his breakdown was it had to be Freddie Anderson. This year, Anderson's numbers are unbelievable. At this point in the season, he owns the most wins in the NHL. And his numbers are just stupid after having a terrible start to the year the first 2 weeks. Absolutely turned things around. He's got like a sub-2 ERA and like a .935 save percentage. So
All respectful numbers.
they're saying that he is up there right now, Vasilevsky, as two of the most elite goaltenders in the NHL. Along with probably Pekka.
And was he saying that before Vasilevsky got injured? Or was that, you said that was today, right?
Yeah, so that was this morning.
So,
Oh,
that
that's a Foley.
that was Connor Brown-esque.
And that was kind of his feedback. Again, the fans were kind of all over, but they mostly decided on... oh, come on, Corpusal, you got to hold it down here, brother. They were mostly deciding on Riley. They really felt that Riley, based on his points this year, some of the great defense that he's providing for us this year, like the confidence is through the roof for that guy right now.
He really is captain. I'm sorry.
So,
What
and
the
then
hell was that?
interesting play. Interesting play. Is that power play?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, we need this one.
Just tied up.
So, you know what? What I found interesting was the breakdown for the Babcock argument was that the Jack Adams is typically for a coach who overachieves.
Yes.
So they were saying that there's no chance that if Babcock and the Leafs win 40 games this year, that would be considered an overachievement.
Based on the roster, based on who Babcock is.
Based on everything. Like, they came into this year being a team who's expected to make the playoffs again, and now potentially make it past the first round, and maybe a deep run.
as soon as they picked up Tavares, weren't they the
Vegas
The
favorites.
Vegas favorites, right?
Yeah.
So they argued that that really doesn't make a ton of sense. So they were saying potentially, you know, attaboy.
Just
Athanasiou. Great finish,
Kinda
buddy.
bad.
So their argument was like maybe Buffalo's coach, Carolina's coach.
Buffalo, I'm like seeing their record tonight. Blew my mind.
Yeah.
So you're talking about, again, teams here who would not expect to do anything this year. More so likely to really fit that Jack Adams role, right? Whereas, you know, we really shouldn't be surprised if the Leafs make it with Babcock. You know,
Yeah,
and
but
the
you
team
look
they
at
have.
last year's winner in Trotz.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
But,
so just, counterpoint.
I mean,
judging by the pitch and Jeff's voice, I don't know if he quite agrees.
No, like I definitely agree because that is true. Like Joe Quenneville's won it a bunch of times with Chicago, and that team was a borderline dynasty for 8 to 10 years.
And now he's gone the way of the dodo.
And now
he's taking shots at the Browns
exactly.
again, the Bears games.
Now he's tailgating for the Browns.
That's awesome.
So I think it's interesting to say the least that they throw those ones in there. I definitely agree.
Oh
no.
Oh no.
I like the Marner option. Obviously, he's killing it. A couple more assists for him tonight, and disgusting assists too on Tavares' goal. So the Leafs actually played Columbus tonight, taking a 4-2 victory.
Down 2-0.
Down 2-0. Pretty solid team game towards the back end.
In the second, they tied it up at the end.
Yeah, second they tied it up 2-2. Scored 2 in the third to take the victory. So some great news there. Leafs are...
Wow. Yeah! Go into the dirty areas, son.
Just the nifty mitts for Cap.
Go into the dirty areas.
Love it. Comeback goals, baby. Comeback goals.
6-5. You're
rushing
feeling
it there. Lindbergh.
You're feeling it. Gonna take that duck.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're going there, eh? Just dark. We're in a dark place right now.
All right.
But so I think there's an argument for all of them, which I was it's kind of great to hear about.
When was the last time you could say multiple Leafs
bingo
could go hardwares?
And you imagine you toss in that Stanley Cup conversation on top of it all.
Conn Smythe.
When does it happen, right? I mean, for us, if we're lucky to we got Rookie of the Year with Matthews. That was the last major one.
That was beauty.
Right? So...
that was the last
one. It was a close call, too, though, with Laine.
Yeah.
People calling for him.
Yeah. But obviously, Matthews being the 40-goal scorer. Matthews obviously taking his team further as well.
Tougher position, too.
Oh, way tougher position.
And, less pieces really around.
Yeah. I mean, Laine obviously came to a delicious
established team.
Oh,
delicious. Like,
yeah.
it grosses me out that team had that high of a pick, but had the players that they had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was, I think, probably the knock on Laine. Not that it was his fault. But again, like you said, positionally, the production of 40 goals in the rookie season.
Oh!
So, I mean, that one obviously made sense, but hopefully that was the first of many Leaf trophies to come, and this year, maybe it's the time they stack it up. If they keep going the way they are, I think right now they might actually be first in the league, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Because they were about a point or 2 points out from Nashville.
And Nashville's been losing 3 in a row, I think?
Well, they got Rene's been on and off the shelf for the last week or two.
Yeah, it doesn't help that
but not to say, and one thing that we discussed earlier while watching the game was Juuse Saros is no pushover.
He's going to be a great goalie.
I think he will be, and that just continues to show Nashville pumping out star goaltenders.
It's baffling.
So, I mean, they got something in the water out in Nashville, Tennessee. It must be the whiskey. But, can we talk about one particular team here that has me absolutely rattled this year? And that's the Pittsburgh Penguins, who are actually in last place in the NHL.
Are you kidding me?
Last place.
I did not know that.
Like, think about the fact that Sidney Crosby, Geno Malkin, Phil Kessel, all these guys are last place right now.
How about the fact that, a year ago, they won 2 in a row?
Just bonkers. Absolutely
bonkers.
What do you mean?
The whole year they only won 2 in a row ever?
No.
Like 2 straight Stanley Cups.
2 straight Stanley Cups. Only a year removed.
Okay, I gotcha.
And I think the key this year that they've really been talking. Oh my god!
Oh, that was dirty.
Is the Matt Murray consistency's not been there.
Yeah.
And I mean, you look at last year. Obviously, it's the first year Marc-Andre Fleury's not there. But does it hurt them now not to have that 1A, 1B, 2 stellar goalies there option? Obviously, Murray had to get paid. You couldn't keep Fleury on his contract, and Fleury obviously did insane things. Playing in the Stanley Cup Finals, right?
What the heck?
So. Going from a year, a team...
I didn't realize Pittsburgh is that bad.
Yeah, they are last place right now.
Yeah, Sidney Crosby's injured too, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, he is out right now.
For a while.
What happened with that? I missed what...
But it's just, did you think that team was that bad even without Crosby? I mean...
They weren't as deep.
Malkin always steps up. Yeah. You got Kessel who's still there. I mean, Derek Brassard, another name that's kicking around. The Connor Sheary's...
No, he's no longer there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's in Buffalo.
He's in Buffalo.
I think Gensel's
still there, yeah.
Gensel's there.
He's been a little
slow. As far as doing anything, though, I feel like he's...
Letang.
Playoff performer only.
The big one that kind of hit me as well was... oh, God, what's his name? His name is missing me right now.
Defenseman, forward.
Definitely a forward.
Bonino?
No, Bonino's not there anymore.
He's not?
Isn't he? Isn't he gone?
I
swear Nick Bonino's gone.
I'd have to check that. That's
because he went off to Nashville, didn't he?
You might be right. Yes.
Oh, glass empty net.
Jeff.
I had no idea.
There you go.
Cap?
There you
Attaboy
go.
Cappy. Attaboy Cappy.
He's so happy.
All right, Tuck's on the ice. Game plan. Had it.
But I'm going to go with the Matt Murray one. So it's for me, it's the Matt Murray show. That's kind of being the big issue. I can't remember which other player I was going to go with. That was kind of one of their problems, I thought, this year. But
I said, oh, empty net, you fucks.
he skated back. It's fake news. They, I'm hoping that Tanner Pearson might bring them something.
Get the,
I mean, it's obvious that
Power play.
that team is suffering right now, and Carl Hagelin's doing nothing for you. So bring in a guy who's got some size, he's got some release.
A little younger, a little bit more gas in the wheels.
Exactly. Maybe it gets the kind of the spark started until Sid's back. Another team who we kind of just totally surprised about how bad they are again is the Oilers.
Yeah. It's the McDavid show.
I mean, you
that
have
definitely blows our minds. That's for sure. That
you have.
team that hasn't done nothing is still.
Okay, so you know what? Let's go off. Let's
Well,
go
what,
off
it
the
was 2
radar.
years
here.
that they made the playoffs? 2 years ago now?
2 years ago, yeah. Who is the best player in the NHL?
McDavid.
Is it McDavid?
Oh yeah.
But why is it McDavid?
Why isn't it McDavid?
Well,
He drives that whole team.
Yeah.
but he's a pure offensive player. I don't see McDavid as a good two-way player.
No, but offense wins games.
Does it though?
Well, I'm a firm believer defense wins games, but literally, offense
Yeah.
will win you a
You
game.
can stop as many pucks as you want if you're not scoring.
It seems that if you find that fine balance though, right? So it's, that team doesn't buy into defense. The team doesn't go, do things as they should. McDavid is the guy who has to get everything done. But I mean, there's so many problems there.
I'm going to lose because of Jared Goff today. Pissed me off. Wow, we gave up a Hattie to Radulov.
We did, but Tuck scored 2, Killorn 3 assists. We gave up 50 shots. They had, how many power plays? 9 power plays. And they went 1 for 9.
We went 1 for 3.
Not too shabby, 8 of 9 kills. I'll take it.
It's a little rusty, my foray back into the whole NHL game.
Yeah,
but
Dave's just kind of getting back into the mix of things, so
We fared well.
we had a good game, 7-5. I mean, it's a fun one to watch, guys, so we hope you enjoyed this one. Let's roll back here. We got to figure out who our next game is. I think we're heading off, if I'm not mistaken, to January?
Yeah, we're going in January now.
We're heading off to January. So, guys, this next stretch is going to be incredibly dependent on what we do with regards to the trade deadline.
Are we going to be
You
buyers
know?
or sellers?
Yeah, are we buyers, are we sellers? Now we're 1 game over 500.
2 incredibly tough opponents in Washington and Dallas we both took out.
That-
High scoring affairs, which tells me either a goaltending or defense is just garbage.
That's quite the big back-to-back that
a
we
little bit of
needed.
A, a little bit of B.
So let's rope-a-dope it in here. Heading off to January.
I have to check. I cannot believe the fact that they are the worst team in the NHL. I
It's
cannot
worse
believe
or
this.
second worst. They were talking about it this morning on the First Up show and tonight on Overdrive.
I
On
feel
the
like I saw the worst in the East, Pittsburgh. Worst in the West was Vegas.
There's some 2 really,
Jesus.
really bad teams
Yeah.
here.
NHL.
It's like 2 teams.
standings.
Okay, so who do we got coming on the pipe? We got Boston, who's actually underneath us. Montreal's underneath
Okay,
us.
so
Carolina's about the same. Colorado's 20-10-1.
we were just talking about Colorado.
Detroit, Winnipeg is 10-18. Vegas
How's Chicago
14-17.
doing?
Islanders 18-13. Columbus 16-14-1. 15. So there's no teams here who are really jumping off the board as
Our only home games are
Fantastic.
Tampa, Islanders. Oh, okay, Columbus there as well, and Boston.
So do we maybe go Colorado? Another big test for us.
Colorado and
20-10-1.
Tampa.
And then maybe. So Columbus is 17-11-3. Tampa's only 14-17.
So Vegas or Columbus, really.
Yeah, 17-11-3.
Okay,
I'd say maybe
that's-
for the stretch, let's go Colorado Columbus.
Sure.
Okay, let's sim up here to the Colorado game. Let's
So-
see how the boys roll out.
Just to finalize what you guys were saying about Pittsburgh, they are the 3rd worst team in hockey.
Third
right?
worst. Okay.
Los Angeles is the worst team right
Yeah, that makes sense.
now. At 7-12
That blows
and
my
1.
mind.
Their goaltending is just in trouble.
Well, Quick is down.
Quick went down. Jack Campbell
went
came
down.
up.
He looked good.
Finally got his shot. And then that just went
He
straight
pissed it away.
downhill. So, I mean, well, he got injured.
Yeah, I know.
2 torn meniscuses.
Yeah, between Quick and
I think it's menisci.
Menisci?
Menisci. That's
Ah.
the plural of meniscus.
Well, 1 meniscus each. That's what we're going with.
so we are a 500 club apparently.
Back to 500,
that's what we're doing
18-18-4. A big game, though, here against Colorado. 25-14-1.
So here's another team that kind of surprised me at the bottom of the league right now. St. Louis.
I could see it.
Yeah. Well,
But they have so much firepower.
Yeah.
But Jake Allen, I was telling you, is not a great goaltender. I'll say it time and time again. Also, defensively. Where's that team gone outside of Colton Parayko and Pietrangelo?
Nothing. Like,
Offensively,
10 points?
he's gotten progressively worse, I'd say, every year. I mean,
last year he was doing well though. I feel like he was at least. I feel like he got 40 points or something.
I'm pretty sure I had him in the pool and he kind of started slow, and it took some time for him to kind of get back into things.
Yeah.
So he's kind of one of those players for me. But I do like Pietrangelo. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not surprised that they are where they are.
So on
from the namesake from the old Mississauga Ice Dogs.
Yeah.
Did he play on them?
Yeah.
Once upon a time ago.
Yeah, he
And
did.
now defunct.
Well,
Currently,
then he became a Niagara Ice Dog,
Yes.
and he was out in that neck of the woods.
So on the flip chart before we do the sign out here. Best in the NHL, Nashville actually has us beat by 1 point.
Dang.
But then Toronto. But the fourth best team in the NHL right now?
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Something
Unreal.
silly. I figured you wouldn't ask.
Buffalo.
This.
Unreal.
Mine-
Unbelievable. Montreal is the 7th best team.
Yeah.
That we touched base on.
Yeah.
And Winnipeg, who we also
They're,
touched base on.
I
Some
feel like
teams-
Buffalo very quietly flying under the radar, and they got some nice players up there. That's for sure.
Overachieving, and that's without Casey Middlestad playing how he's supposed to. Just saying. Just saying. But I'm popping up to see here what our league looks like, and the Maple Leafs are leading the way.
As they
In the
should.
division.
21-16-3. So let's pop up the Eastern Conference specific. So there's the Ice Dogs.
Okay,
Right there.
Not bad.
Not too shabby. 5
Uh-huh.
points behind the Leafs and Bruins. If we head off to the East, so there you go. The Caps.
We're not even in
25-14-1. We're not that far off. We're 5 points
All right.
from where we are. I mean, we take another game, we keep going, couple sims.
Fair enough.
We could see ourselves right back up here. The stretch isn't out of reach by any means. To get
Well,
to a playoff spot.
we're 1 game from playing 5. Well, next game is halfway through the season.
So that's
game
that
for
part.
them.
Let's take a quick peek here, as always, into our stats. Let's see where we
Tyler
situate.
Toffoli leading the score.
So Toffoli, 42-41, 18 goals. I like what I see there. We got him for goal scoring, and he's almost at 20 at the
20 a
halfway
game.
point. NFSCU really picked it up, 32-40.
Not bad for second line.
Konechny, 30-40. Killorn, 26 and 40. Ekholm, 21-40. Iafalo's got 20 and 27.
All I'm gonna say is just look at how bad we are on the plus minus.
Yeah, it happens.
Jesus.
Marty Frick, 20 points. Richie's got 19.
Nobody
Tuck's got
wins
18.
an award for the best plus minus.
Tobias Reeder had 16 and 25, and I'm pretty sure he got injured after.
Yeah, I think he's on the.
McGinn,
But speaking of +4 though,
I know.
so the only plus player.
Lindbergh, 13.
Oh,
Czech,
Czech! +5!
12 and 38. Hansen, 10 and 36. Larson, 9 and 37 and a plus. Schaller, 9 and 38. Bertuzzi, 8 and 23. Manson, 8 and 40. 5 and
Kempney's
40
a
for
plus
Kempney.
12.
Oh.
And Wallette, 5 and 30. Hugs and kisses. Pellich, 3 and 11. Okay, so, I mean,
Goaltending stats?
we knew we were going to see some potential issues, obviously, with the players that we have. We're an expansion team. Let's go see how our goalies are. I imagine Korpisalo has to be better than what we saw with our other goalie. 10 and 9, 342, 905. So he's over 900, which is
But his
better,
goals against is
than what Grubauer gave us.
almost 3.5.
And our backup, Hutchinson's 4-1 and 2, 938, 206.
That's some dirty numbers.
So not too shabby. I like what I see.
A little bit of competition in the crease.
Never
For
bad.
anyone.
Hey, and especially on an expansion team, what else can you ask for?
Yeah.
You want that internal competition.
Well, look how many goalies Vegas went through last year.
Oh.
Well, they had Subban for a bit.
Subban,
They had,
Fleury,
Card.
Picard. They had
They had a guy they called up for like 2 games.
Dansk.
I'm
Oscar
pretty sure he's the
Dance was
equipment
there.
manager. Played a couple
Dude,
games.
I'm pretty sure that's actually a thing in real
Yeah, he
life.
dressed.
So, I mean, sometimes you got to cycle through until you find your guy. But this is the end of this one, guys. Your boys come off with a big dub against Dallas. 7-5 game. We're getting near that mid-season point. We're getting near the trade deadline. Big game coming up against Colorado the next episode. So you guys know what to do. Hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Dave, tell them why.
Just cuz.
Captain Duck.
Sure.
Giving out those key words.
Can't throw it to me on the outro. Get out of here.
Listen. What you did there was a captain's words.
Get out of here.
Quick, to the point, and efficient. We love it.
Yeah.
Now, go ahead and subscribe. You want to know when the next content comes out with MMC. We're bringing you guys right now some FIFA, some NHL, some Madden. WWE's coming down the pipeline. I haven't forgotten about it. It's coming. Jeff Millennial's ready. The multi-sport athlete, the GOAT, is coming. Be ready for it. Don't you laugh at me. Don't you laugh at me. He's coming.
I love the sign-up.
Oh, yeah.
Beauty.
Oh, yeah.
That's beauty.
So, guys, make sure you're getting on that. Keep the fire comments going. Chef Tom and I love reading them. You guys are amazing. Share the videos. And, of course, as always, go check the descriptions below. We love leaving you that little storyline freshness. Read it up. We try and keep the storyline going with how we play. And you got all the links below for our social media pages with our cousin Andrew. You guys know the Puzzmeister has been killing, so check it out. Go follow. I've got Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You got 4 options. Go do it. Do them all. Come check us out on Twitch. The live streaming's back at it. We're playing multiple games. It's a ton of fun. We got Escape from Tarkov coming up as well now, guys. A new edition. A little bit of PC gaming. We haven't done it yet.
That's all you.
Little sprinkling.
That's all you.
Little time.
A little splash.
Little splash. Still got to finish Spider-Man. We got a lot coming down the pipes, man. A lot.
Spider-Man just dropped an expansion too.
It did, yeah, the heist. Got to get back into that. So if you go follow there, you'll know when we're logging in. We typically do it during the week between Monday and Thursday. I try and get on at least once or twice per week. But again, scheduling, we're getting back to it, so just stick with us. But we're just right there.
So passion.
Right there. Also, who doesn't love promo codes? You love these chairs you're sitting in, Dave?
Love them.
I love them.
Beauty.
They're fantastic. I feel
What kind
comfortable.
of chairs are they? Jeff?
Well, they're Clutch Chairz.
What?
Right? Right? So you got Chef Tom's that you're sitting in right now.
Yeah.
I got the one that we got nicely, embroidered into the pillow. Also on my lumbar support.
Don't ask me to spell that.
Don't, it's great. All right? Guys, we tested this one out as a consumer. It's a great product. We got you guys a promo code so you can go buy it. Save yourself a little scatol. Why not?
Especially during this time of year.
It's Christmas time. Maybe you're telling mom and dad you want to get a clutch chair. Well, your boys got you covered for some percentage off. So go use the promo code. It's down the link. They're our boys. We also got the clutch desk. You guys have seen it in our room review video. If you haven't seen it, go check out the YouTube. And last but not least, the finale. It's where we usually do the cuts. Redbubble. Go check out the store, guys. The official MMC merchandise. Could be a hot Christmas item for you. Go buy some. Tell mom and dad. They got great sales all the time. Upwards of 25% off the entire website.
Oh, stocking stuffer.
Right? Would that not be great? Mom and dad, I would love an MMC shirt in the stocking this year.
Maybe
Put it on your
one of my
Christmas
2
list.
friends can also gift me with one of these.
Maybe we'll get a nice Merry Christmas this year. A little MMC merch.
You write your list of Santa, Dave. You write your list of Santa.
They've been sad Christmases so far, so maybe I have one happy Christmas.
Well, you should send your Christmas list to us at the email at millennialmancave@gmail.com. And we'll see what Santa can do for you, bud. Send us your wish list. But guys, a wide array of products. You got the 3 options for our logos. You can essentially put on anything. And you can change up your colors. Make it custom. Make it you. Rock it. Rep your boys. And send us a picture of what you get. Because Puzo is going to show you some love on the social media pages. So guys, this is where we're going to roll you out. The episode is done. Boys, how do you finish off a victory and some potential promise for a future expansion team?
Like this.
Stay tuned next time. Who knows who's going to show up? You will only find out if you tune in.